Hey there and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about carnivore or an animal-based diet and my results after trying it for 1 week. I started eating an animal-based diet August 28th and today is the 6th of September. And so far I am feeling really good. Just to be upfront, I am doing an animal-based diet, so it's not strictly carnivore. What's different about carnivore and what I am doing is that carnivore is just meat and eggs and cheese and like strictly animal-based food, whereas I am also eating fruit. Let's go over some of the things I've been noticing since I started eating this way. To start, I am not craving carbohydrates in the form of bread, pasta, or any other kind of sweet or anything like that. I've just not craved them. And I think part of that is that I feel satiated with the food that I'm getting, especially when I'm eating red meat once or twice a day. I've noticed that my cravings for anything have kind of subsided. I do notice that when I do get cravings for anything, it's usually something that I haven't had in a while, like Mike and Ike's, specifically candy type food. I get cravings for candy type food if I've not eaten enough fruit during the day. If I've eaten a lot of fruit, I notice that I don't really have any cravings, and just making sure that I've eaten enough. As long as I'm eating enough during the day and making sure that I feel full, I don't have cravings. If you've watched some of my previous videos that I have, you'll know that we are detoxing from mold in our home. And one of the things that I was dealing with mold toxicity was rashes underneath my arms. And since I've started eating an animal-based diet, I've noticed that the rashes haven't completely gone away, but have definitely gotten less red, less puffy, and less irritated, which has been so nice. I've also noticed that my skin in general has been doing better. Before getting on an animal-based diet, I would get breakouts right here and on my cheeks on both sides. And as you can tell, I have a little bit of residual scarring, but nothing really inflamed, which has been really awesome. Another thing I feel like I'm starting to notice is that I feel like I can think a little bit clearer. I feel like my brain fog from the mold is not completely gone, but I do feel like it's lifting, which is nice because it's hard when you feel unmotivated and just kind of sluggish all day long, and I feel like I'm starting to get my energy back. The third thing, and probably one of the most exciting things for me, is that I am noticing the scale trend downward after 3 years of it only going up or just not budging at all. So before starting this, I was 3.5 pounds heavier than I am now. And I know that could be water weight, but it's still a lower number I've seen on the scale in a really long time. So it was very encouraging to finally see some progress in that area. And the first place I really noticed that was my face. I do feel like my face has thinned out a little bit and that you're able to see the definition in my cheeks just a little bit more. But as with any diet, I guess that there are some difficulties, and I think some of the difficulties that I've noticed so far have been just making sure that there is enough food to eat in the house. And that's, it's always a thing, but making sure that there is enough ground beef in the fridge. And tonight I had to just substitute with my son's turkey hot dogs. We had those for dinner because the ground beef that I had set out wasn't thawed out yet. So I just kind of had to go with whatever. And I know that that means I am going to be hungry later on tonight. So that's kind of rough. When I've had just chicken or just turkey during the day, or chicken and turkey, those are the days where I am hungry at 8 o'clock at night. And we usually eat dinner at like 5 or 5:30 or something like that. If I have 2 burgers with cheese and pickles and just if I have a good meal like that, I don't feel hungry the rest of the night and I'll feel okay in the morning. But if it's something with chicken or turkey, I'll feel hungry about 30 minutes to 2 hours later. One of the most important things about this diet is red meat. Like, it is the most important thing for being satiated. And this is just because it is so much more vitamin dense than chicken, and smaller bird animals don't have as much nutrients or fat that ground beef and steak and burger has. As far as exercise goes, I do not think that my exercises have been great recently, and I feel like it's just because my body is getting used to a new way of eating and I'm not having those quick fixes of energy spiking from candy or bread or things that are sugary or like potatoes or like easy starches. I'm not having those quick bursts of energy, and so my workouts have been a little bit harder to get through. I have been doing a couple different HIIT workouts where it's a lot of like jumping up and down, and I've managed to make myself get through those, but at the same time, I have not done well with weights recently, and I feel like my strength is just not where it was. I don't know when, but like it's not at my best level right now. But I think as I keep going through this way of eating, I think that my strength will get better. So my main goals with this diet are to heal my gut, get my body ready for being pregnant the next time we try, and also to lose about 20-25 pounds, something in that area. And I think that it's off to a good start. 3 pounds in a week is pretty good. I have decided to go ahead and start a Patreon for this channel, I guess. I'm going to be posting 3 of my favorite meals that I make during this diet a week, and I'm going to kind of make it into a recipe blog. I didn't want to go ahead and pay to run another blog because I already have 2 blogs right now, and it'd just be too much. But I do think setting up a Patreon, and it's only going to be $3 a month, and I'll post at least 3, if not more, recipes. And this is going to be stuff like smoothies, and it's all animal based because that's what I'm eating. So it's going to be all animal based food, supplement recommendations, and just like fun, healthy stuff. So if you're interested in getting some cool dietary, not advice or guidance, but just recipes, just some fun recipes. Look for lots of product reviews and polls so that you can help choose what content shows up here on YouTube. I hope this video is helpful. If you want to learn all about why I'm doing this diet and more about this diet, go ahead and click on my next video right here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.